What's up, YouTube? Scrappy back again with another video. Today's video I'm going to be talking about another frequently asked question slash comment that I get on my channel a lot, and that's going to be getting a lot of hate, especially when you're early on in your lock journey. And I've touched this before on another video, but I made that video when I was probably like 2 months in, and so I've got kind of a similar but a little bit different take on it now than I did before. So people hate me, alright? I mean, I don't even really know what to say about it. I don't understand why people need to hate, feel the need to hate to begin with. They hate on you for stupid reasons, stuff that you can't control. It's cicada outside, sorry y'all. But they hate for no reason, really, you know. They have their reasons. They're jealous, whatever, or they think you look stupid. And to that I would just say, if they're jealous, then it's because you're doing something right, and they're upset because they don't have the mental fortitude to, you know, build their lock journey, because lock journey is going to be a lot of challenge. It's going to be a lot of patience, you know, and a lot of that kind of stuff. And so if they're hating you early on in your lock journey, it's because a lot of times it's because of jealousy, man. They don't have the courage to walk around looking a little dumb at first, and they don't have the you know, the mental fortitude to be patient in their lock journey. And so a lot of these people are people that are hating on you that have started and then quit. And I know a lot of people that have started, they've let it sit for a month, and they imagine that their locks are going to look like, I don't know, somebody who's had them for 2 years in, you know, a month, and it didn't happen, so they quit. And then they get jealous of you because, you know, you've waited and your locks are starting to, you know, show and do whatever they're doing. And, you know, so they get jealous of that. And, you know, so to that I would say, just don't even pay attention to those people, because they're, you know, they've got problems that they need to work out on their own. And you can't help them with that, and they're just not worth your time. And then, you know, the other people that be hating, I notice a lot, is like the internet warriors, your little, you know, your e-thugs. And then shout out to all the e-thugs. I don't care about none of y'all. People always out there that are gonna hate for no reason because they get bulled behind a keyboard. And so I see a lot of people that will say, you know, how do I deal with people that are hating me, you know, hating on me on Instagram and Facebook, Twitter, whatever. And to that I would just say, don't pay attention to them. Don't feed the trolls and they won't bother you. A lot of these people are bored. You know, they're bored and they don't have nothing to do, and so they hate on you for no reason, because they just feel like it, because they want to see if they can get a reaction out of you. So don't give them the reaction they're looking for, because then they'll be satisfied and encouraged to do it to not only you but more people, because they're getting that reaction they're looking for. So again, I would just say, don't even pay no attention to them. They're not worth your time, your effort, your heartache, whatever. Just don't even worry about these people. You know, people are going to hate for no reason. They're going to hate because, you know, they don't feel secure with themselves, you know, the same way that bullies do. And you got to not be worried about that. This is your lock journey. You own it. And, you know, you walk away from people that are hating on you. Now, the last one I get is I get a lot of people, you know, saying that they get family members that are telling them, oh, it looks bad. Oh, you know, this and that. That one's more tough, because I know some of you guys, you know, I have a younger audience, and then I have an older audience. I have people that are my age, and I have a lot of people that are a lot younger than me that are watching these videos. So this one's more directed towards the younger audience. For those of you that live with your parents still, and so they dictate what you do with your hair and that kind of stuff, and they're saying it looks bad, to that I would say one of two things is either going to happen. They're either going to come around and realize it really isn't that bad, it's just a process. And so I would try to educate them and say, hey, you know, it's just a process. It's going to look better later. You know, I promise you it's going to look different later. It just takes a while to get it, you know, to get there. I got to be patient. And, you know, I would tell them it's teaching me to be patient, you know, and hopefully they'll see it that way. And if they don't, you know, I'm not going to tell nobody to not listen to their parents. I got kids, and it would piss me off if somebody was sitting there saying, especially a little e-thug over the internet, talking about don't listen to your parents. You know, obviously they're telling you to do something, just do it. But to me, with my parents, I'm moved out, I'm grown, you know. But even my parents, they were kind of like looking at me funny, like, what are you doing with your hair? And I just told them, you know, I'm just trying something new. I want to see, you know, what happens. And at first, I know that they were a little skeptical, but now they've come around to the point where a lot of my family members say they think I look better with locks than I did before, when I used to shave my head, or, you know, get the taper and that kind of stuff. So to that, I would say that. And then for all of the rest of you guys, you know, that are in my lane here, where you know, it's different for you, you moved on and whatnot. You got family members hating on you, I'm going to treat it the same way. A lot of these people, they get jealous. They're, you know, they're just trying to stir the pot to have something to talk about. And to that, I would say pay them no attention. They'll either move on and find somebody else to hate on, because that's what haters do. They get bored hating on you, so they gotta hate on somebody else now. You know, now there's a new subject, a new topic to hate on. You know, so I would say pay them no mind. Eventually they'll move on, and you can go back to living your life peacefully. You know, but anyways, I think I've rambled enough. I think I've covered everything. If you guys have any questions, any comments, anything like that, or if you guys have anything that you want to ask me but you don't want to ask me in the comments, you're always more than welcome to follow me on Instagram at @ScrappyLocks, same as the YouTube channel name. I'm not plugging myself, I'm just saying if you have questions, that's the best place to get me, because even when I'm not on YouTube, I'm always on Instagram. So without further ado though, I'll catch you guys in the next video. One love to the Lock Nation. Peace.